Welcome to Idle Games TV, and we're going to check out Idle Ant Colony over here. Definitely an idle game with ants, obviously. Well, you're going to need to reset your progress on and on in order for you to get the multiplier for the prestige, and you're going to have different kind of realms. You're going to have a big continent over here. Depending on how much you play, obviously you'll be able to unlock new features, move forward. From what I can see over here, at least 10 different kind of let's say regions. You're going to start over here, so this is going to be your first one. You're going to enter the forest, afterwards you're going to move in the farmland. The third one is going to be the garden for Mediterranean, and afterwards you're going to be able to move into the town. But go over here, forest. Okay, so in the forest, when you're going to start, you're going to be able to gather strawberries, and you're going to be able to upgrade branches over here depending on how many ants will you consume over here. So this is how you're going to be able to increase your capacity of gathering, basically. So depending on how many ants will you consume over here, you're going to be able to gather more and more. You're going to have for each specific region two main resources. You're going to have bugs over here, so you're going to need to click them a bit in order for them to actually vanish from your let's say region over here. So keep in mind two raw resources, so two main resources. And if you're going to enter your obviously big base under the ground, you're going to have the queen. But from those resources, keep in mind you're going to be able to let's say produce two more things. So for example, let's start with the strawberries. So from the strawberries I'm able to make jam. Afterwards, from that jam I'm able to make juice. So sorry, from strawberries I'm able to make pure, and afterwards I'm able to make juice. Now from the branches, let's go and let me show you. So over here, so from the branches I'm able to make a birch, and from birch I'm able to have birch planks. Now these are definitely useful because you're going to use them in other regions as well. Please believe me, you're going to see that regions go hand in hand with the previous ones and with the next ones and so on. So every 50 or 100 levels, depending on what exactly are you going to be able to upgrade, you're going to need even some resources that are not from your region. Like for example, this one over here requires me piles of dirt. Now these ones are from the second region if I'm not mistaken. So if I'm going to go over here in the farmland outside, I'm going to be able to collect clay pot, my bad, from here. So from the second region I need different kind of resources in the first one in order for me to actually upgrade my quarters over here quite a lot. Now you're going to need to focus on different kind of things over here, and let's start with university and the queen. First things first, queen. Okay, the most important one. The queen will offer you ants. You're going to need a lot of ants because you're going to consume them in order for your ants to bring you more and more resources, raw resources for every region, because you're going to need the resources to transform them in other ones and so on. Get the point, get the idea. Okay, after you're going to upgrade the queen, depending on the resources, obviously, depending on the resources, you're going to want to focus on the university. Now the university will offer you knowledge. You're going to need knowledge to unlock new features, and also you will need to unlock you will need knowledge over here to also research new rooms. Now for each specific region you will have the possibility to build these 5 things. So you will be able to build quarters, workshop, university, pantry and incubator. Okay, incubator you'll only be able to build it only once. So the incubator is going to be this one. You're going to be able to consume different kind of resources depending on the region in your incubator, and afterwards you're going to be able to reset your progress. This is where you're going to prestige. And you can see on the top of the screen where you can see the icon with my queen, I have multiplier 39.6. Right now if I'm going to start a new colony, I will have a multiplier of 49.9, so almost 50. But when you're going to reset your progress, everything will be deleted from your ant nest. Don't forget about that. Everything, even inside or even outside, okay? But you will get a higher multiplier, and that's going to be the trick. When you're also going to prestige, guys, over here, you're also going to get a lot of resources, and you're going to get some surprise rewards, additional surprise rewards. You're going to get a lot of bags from here, different kind of boosts that you're going to want to have for ant boost, from resource boost, and on and on and on. Basic Esper wagon, I'm going to unlock this one. From here, from what I remember, yes, you're going to get the cards. Now depending on what specific region are you concentrating on, you're going to be able to place specific helpers over here. So choose a honeydew ant. Now if I'm going to place this one over here, it will give me 10% bonus depending on the facility that I am putting him on. Fred over here, I'm going to assign him over here, and for the next facility I'm going to choose, let's say, him over here. Now keep in mind that you will not have enough helpers on your hand, so you will need to figure out on which specific region do you want to reassign them eventually. Now let's go and try to upgrade as much as we can over here, but first let's go to the next region. So next region, the same idea. I'm able over here outside to get the clay pot, from what you can see, and I'm able to get wheat. Okay, if I'm going to go inside, from the clay pot I'm able to build clay bricks, and afterwards I'm able to build pillars. Okay, quite cool. Now from the wheat I'm able to actually get some bread, and from that bread I'm able to get sandwiches. Sandwiches are always used to upgrade different kind of things, and also the incubator over here, as you can see, I'm able to increase my multiplier. Right now my multiplier, if you're going to look on the top of the screen next to my queen, from this region I have 13.8, but if I'm going to reset my colony I will have 18.1. Now as I mentioned, if you're going to restart your progress in this game, in this colony, my bad, you're only going to reset that specific region. Okay, so that's going to be quite cool. So only that specific region, not all the regions. Okay, so basically the multiplier will apply only for that region over there. Over here I do need to upgrade even more this one, because it's only 1.7, so I'm still trying to get it even higher, let's say. But in order for me to do that I need to upgrade over here quite a lot. So from here, from outside, if we're going to go over here, as you can see I'm able to get from potato lands obviously some potatoes, and from, where is it, I know that some flax plant. Okay, so with this I'm also having a tailor, if I'm not mistaken, in this round. So here it is, a tailor, and from the tailor, as you can see, I'm able to get some fibers, and after the fibers I'm able to get some linen. Keep in mind your linen will be used most probably even in the first region eventually, because you're going to go, like for example, for levels like 200, 300 most probably, and you will need let's say rarer and rarer materials in order for you to reach those high levels. For example, over here, as you can see, I need juice. Right now I will consume it, and after I'm going to move above 200, let's see. So here it is, strawberries again. Okay, but billions of strawberries, I have enough, I don't worry about that. So I'm going to go, and here it is. So I'm out of strawberries, 250, that's the maximum amount, but definitely I can improve over there. Now the quarters, guys, are going to increase the capacity of your ants. The queens from each region will obviously offer you ants, but you will also need to increase the capacity in order for you to be able to handle more and more ants when you're going to be offline. So you will need to upgrade this as much as you can as well, because these things matter, and you're going to need to upgrade the quarters for each specific region. Don't forget, in each specific region you're going to have different things, and you do want to upgrade them from for each specific region. Obviously you're going to want to go, when you're going to reset your progress, with 100 levels for each specific thing that you can build in your ant nest. Afterwards go build something outside, afterwards come back, reach to 200, and so on, move on and on and on. Now I'm going to reset my game progress over here for the ant nest in order for you guys to see that I'm going to lose everything, but I will not lose the storage, the ones that I have in the storage. But I'm going to show you, just wait a bit. Okay, and we're going to go over here. I'm going to use a reach boost, and we're going to go in the storage. Now this is really easy explained. So the storage, guys, from the strawberry you're going to get pure, from pure you're going to get juice. You can see that I have a deficiency over there in the pure, so I need to gather more strawberries. I can do that, but what I need, do not need to gather more strawberries. You're going to need to build more of this pantry pantry facilities over here. Okay, so in this empty room you're going to need to research a new pantry because you already gather a lot of resources, a lot of raw resources, but you're going to need facilities that actually produce the next thing that you are you have a deficit on. So for example, I need more facilities that actually provide me with pure. I need juice. I can stop the juice facility. So for example, if I'm going to go back, I'm going to see that one of them actually has juice, so I'm going to hit with pure over here. Let's go back in the storage, and here it is. I am obviously on a profit, but I will not earn more juice, so I need to go back and build a new facility that actually makes juice for me. Okay, that's what you're going to need to do where you're going to see that you have a deficit. Definitely you're going to need to improve your gathering things as well, but you're going to need a lot of potteries, or whatever they are called, pantries, my bad, sorry for my grammar. Now every time you're going to reset, you're going to lose all the rooms that you have unlocked. In order for you to unlock the rooms, you're going to need specific raw materials or materials, but in order for you to actually build in those materials, you're going to need research points. If in a specific region you have already researched, for example, 10 pantries, if you're going to reset your progress, you will still have the possibility to build 10 pantries. If you had 8 workshops, you will reset your progress, you will have those 8 workshops available for you to build. You will need the resources, but not the research point. So everything that you will research in a specific region will still be available for you after you're going to reset your progress. Now one more thing over here in the research part, you do want to upgrade over here as well, depending on where did you went. Keep in mind, because from here as well you're going to be able to increase the queen. Don't forget about the university. So university and queen, most probably the most important things that you need to focus on. Okay, every time you're going to have the possibility to upgrade these things, please do so. It's going to be better for you, and obviously it's going to be let's say useful afterwards. Okay, try to improve as much as you can over here, because these are the things that you're going to need to use. Believe me, at least the university with the research points, you're going to need them quite a lot. Now over here you're going to have the cards, definitely quite cool. Outside the continent you're also going to have the settings, don't forget about those. A lot of achievements that you can complete over here, definitely quite cool, and no event at this time. Guys, if you have played this game more than I did, drop a comment, let us know in the comments below how far did you reach. Obviously a lot of boosts that you can complete. The time warp over here, as you can see, of 48 hours. Oh my god, so many resources most probably over here. Guys, definitely give this game a try if you hadn't had the possibility, and let me know in the comments below how far did you reach in this game. Let us know your tips, your guides, definitely they will be appreciated. Until next time, be safe, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. Bye.